Ever wonder why some guitarists just have it? Like that effortless sound, that feel, that confidence. It's not magic, it's habits. Most players get stuck because they practice without direction. They focus on the wrong things, or they just go through the motions. If you're serious about leveling up, you gotta start thinking and practicing like the pros do. So in this video, we're going to look at 3 habits of the pros. When you begin applying these habits yourself, you'll start noticing how much better you'll get. Being a professional guitarist myself and being exposed to other professional guitarists has helped me to realize that there are some common traits and habits that they all have. As I started getting more work, I began to see how much it made a difference myself. The first habit is they study the greats. You don't need to copy anyone, but breaking down what the legends do and why they do it will teach you way more than just playing random licks. First thing you want to focus in on is their technique. What are they doing? All right. Then the approach about how they do it, the delivery of when they do it. These are 3 things that I want you to focus in on, right? The second habit is they play with other great guitarists. Practicing alone is great, but real growth happens when you jam, improvise, and play off of others. That's where the real feel and the chemistry is developed. I was awarded this opportunity to start working with Heritage Guitars. They were doing this new push and this new initiative. And they reached out and they asked me, hey, we want to do something for R&B. If you could play with any guitar players, who would you want to play with? So I sent a bunch of names and they came back and said, you're going to do something with Tim Stewart, something with Chris McCorkle, and Chris Payton. This was a dope opportunity because I got a chance to work with people that are really in the industry that are playing at a very high level. We got to trade ideas, we got to trade secrets, techniques, approaches, and really just see like how do they go about, what's their tone, what are they using, why did they take that particular approach? I got to get a chance to get behind the veil and ask some serious questions on how I can use some of those same things and apply it to my playing. That's why this is a crucial thing for you to do. The third habit is they never stop learning. So when I started playing guitar, I started playing out in church. I was 11 years old and I had a limited amount of information that I get because back in the day, there were VHS tapes, I'm showing my age, some DVDs, books, but YouTube hadn't been around and nobody was really kind of like facilitating a bunch of clinics and really kind of sharing information about how to play guitar. So I soaked up everything I could while I was at church, going through middle school and high school, taking lessons in high school. Then I joined the Army and I met a different group of people that had different perspectives of playing guitars because I met people from all over the country. So I was learning how to play country. I was learning how to play punk rock music at that time, even some grunge music, some rock music. I was learning how to do a lot of different genres, but I was like a sponge absorbing all of that. Now, when I got out of the military, I came back to Birmingham and I started playing on the Southern Soul market. So learning how to play that particular style of music while getting more heavily ingrained in R&B, still playing at church, I just became a sponge. What I realized along that time is I just got all this information and I realized I want to be able to help other people kind of cut through the fluff, get through all of the information and see what is the most minimal yet effective way to play guitar at a high level because I just wanted to get started. That's how I developed Kerry's Camp. That was my way of giving back because I always said once I got to a certain level and I had the resume that people could actually respect, I wanted to give back. So I took all of my experiences and condensed it down into such a way that it was more teachable and able to digest. And that's how we get developed and we landed on Kerry's Camp. There's always something new to discover. New techniques, new gear, new styles, and just a new way to look at things. The best guitarists stay curious. Today we've covered just 3 of the habits pros do. I could have given you a lot more, but I'll just stop right here. And if you want to find out more habits, just let me know in the comments. And if you want more help with playing R&B and how to learn different chord progressions, watch this video.